Hey everyone, Coach Eric from Arizona Muay Thai. Thank you for coming out to our lesson today. We're on week 5. We're going to break down the lead uppercut while we shadow box. This uppercut's a little bit different than a normal Western style, where a Western style you're turning in really tight, you're in the pocket. The lead uppercut that I'm going to show you guys today is geared more towards setting up. It's a longer uppercut. You set it up for a combination. You set it up for a kick. You just want to pop the head up a little bit in the guard. So I'm going to break it down real slow, and I want you guys to follow along with me, okay? So I'm going to stand this way. And when we're getting ready to throw the uppercut, it's really important that our left hand doesn't drop down too far when we throw it. The first thing I want to show you is our palm is going to face the outside this way. Okay, we're not going to have the palm facing towards us. It's going to be facing out so I can stretch up in between the guard. So we're going to throw the uppercut. When I throw it, I roll like I'm making a circle. I pop it up and I bring it back to my head. Again, I throw the uppercut and make sure that your elbow is not flaring out. It stays tucked in underneath your forearm. I roll like I'm making a circle, and I throw the uppercut straight between the guard, and I bring it back the same way. Now, if you notice, what I'm not doing, so let's stay right there. What I'm not doing is I'm not leaning forward on my head. I'm not going like this to throw the uppercut, because now I'm falling forward. I'm susceptible to getting countered or hit before I can even land the punch. Okay, so we throw again. I push my shoulder forward, I keep my chin tucked in, and I pull it back. Again, I throw it straight up, and I come in. Now what I don't want to do is focus, like you guys can do this in a mirror. If you have a mirror, it's really good to see exactly what you're doing. What I don't want to do is I don't want to drop my hand and make it like a shovel. Okay, it's too much, it's too low, and what happens is they can see the punch coming, and they're just going to avoid it, they're going to parry, or they're going to slip. Okay, we'll do it again. I throw my uppercut, I keep my elbow tucked in, underneath my forearm, and I bring it back to my chin. Again, I'm going to show you a bad technique. If I throw my uppercut, and I turn, now look how my hand's positioned. My hand is not positioned properly. I'm going to hit with the top of my knuckle or the back of my hand, and there's no way I'm going to be able to get in their guard. Okay, so the proper way to throw this uppercut is to roll your shoulder, push it forward, and pop it straight up, and bring it back. So we're going to throw a couple of them, and I'm going to switch positions, and then we'll move on to the next combination. Face the front. Stand over here. Make sure you're not punching flat-footed. Make sure your heel is off the mat when you throw the punch. You can see my hip coming forward, and you can see that my elbow is underneath the forearm. And return. Make sure your backhand stays up and doesn't fall down when you throw your uppercut. Okay, on to the next one. We're actually going to throw the jab first. So when we throw this combination, the jab is a really good setup for the uppercut to follow right behind it. I'm going to show you the basic version of this so you can train your muscle memory. Muscle memory is very important when it comes to these techniques. And then later on in the lessons during the week or next week, we'll break down the more advanced version of this combination. So when I throw my jab first, I throw my jab, I'm going to bring it back to my head, and then throw the uppercut, and then bring it back to my head. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to throw my jab straight out, bring it back, and uppercut. Make sure that elbow does not flare out. Jab, and then uppercut. Okay? A little little bit of a glimpse into the more advanced version of this technique. For those of you that want to see it, I throw the jab, I bring it a quarter of the way back, and then pop it up, okay? Jab, and then pop it up. But for the beginners, the basics, I want you to train the muscle memory to throw the punch all the way out, cover your head, and then throw it up again, okay? We throw our jab, bring it back, throw the uppercut. One more time, jab, and then uppercut. Facing this direction, we're going to throw the jab and then the uppercut. Keeping your chin tucked in where your shoulder's at. When you throw that uppercut, make sure your head does not pop up like this when you do the uppercut. That's no good. What you want to do is make sure that chin stays tucked in and that backhand stays on your head. Jab, uppercut. Jab, uppercut. Again, this way. Jab, uppercut. Jab, uppercut. Okay, next one in the shadow boxing. We're going to throw our jab, our uppercut, and then we're going to throw the cross to the body. We're going to do this with our partner. Okay, next combination is going to be the jab, the uppercut, and the cross to the body. The technique, the reason why we're going to do this combination, and you guys can do this shadow boxing by yourself or you can do it with a partner. The reason why we're doing this is to get the head to pop up, get the guard to come up, get your elbows to pop up so you can land the cross to the body. So we're going to begin with the jab. When I throw the jab, my chin's tucked in, I bring it back, I throw my uppercut, I bring it back, and then I throw the cross to the body. So you notice that Dane's got his gloves covered up here, so if you have a partner and you want to do this drill through the gloves, just cover up your belly, but just don't hit each other too hard. Okay, Dane's going to go, jab, uppercut, cross to the body. Again, jab, uppercut, cross to the body. One more time. We'll have him stand here. Actually, let's stand this way. Jab, uppercut, cross to the body. Jab, uppercut, cross to the body. Again. Ready? Jab, uppercut, cross to the body. Again. Uppercut, cross to the body. Now, if we were really sparring with each other, Dane's going to go, and this is what we want our opponent to do when they punch to the head, okay? So he jabs to the head, boom, I'm tight, throws the uppercut, boom, brings my guard up, boom, and he lands it to the body. So that's basically what we're trying to do with this technique, is throw the jab, pop the head up, to raise the arms a little bit, to attack to the body. That's the end of the lesson for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Mighty Tykes, as always, we have the little Easter egg hidden somewhere. Maybe on the mat, maybe in the ceiling, who knows. But if you guys find it, send us a message and you get a Mighty Tyke ticket. Take care.